All right, so I got the damaged piece up off this frame shaft here. It's rusted. Sorry about that. You can't even see. It's rusted, and I'm not going to say that this was easy, but I ain't gonna say it was hard either. It is rusted, so anything rusted typically binds and seizes to itself. And I really should put sandpaper on that and clean it all up or some sort of rust inhibitor, but I don't have it. So what was on there is what you see here. This was that, just in that form over there. And you typically should be able to just remove that bracket and pull it off, but I had to peel it off because it was seized. You see, maybe you can't see, but it's all rust. So you just work at it. You know, I've got me a hammer and a flathead screwdriver. It's got this end on it to where I can tap it, and I won't say it cuts through it like butter either. You really just kind of gotta be patient with it and work it until you get it off. So I may stick some WD-40 or something on here just to kind of make it easier for me to put the other one on, and then tighten it up and start on the other side. There you have it. See if I can turn on the light. It's looking good. All bolted up. There's a little end cap that goes on there. Matter of fact, let me grab that. I'm gonna have to push that in with something that's tight, and that's the way I like it, so it won't fall off in traffic or anything. But one side down, one side to go. Let you get a wider profile. Like, I know I got my tools in the way and whatnot. That's how it profiles on the truck. I know it don't mean much to guys that ain't into trucking, but man, we like putting accessories on the truck, and when something like one of these breaks, just gives me an excuse to put something nice on the truck, give it a nice upgrade. So I'll try to take some photos and post those a little later, especially tomorrow when it's sunny, if it doesn't rain tonight, and you'll even get a better look then. So definitely look better than the plastic one over there. Yeah, so that's what one looks like, and I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the other one, and then we'll walk my little few miles and see if I can't go get me some Waffle House or something to eat. I don't know, but I'll go ahead and post that video of that one too once it's done, and you'll know what it takes to put on quarter fenders mud flaps. Not much. All right, so it took me maybe, I don't know, 30-40 minutes to get this one off. Seized on, looking real nasty. Threw a bunch of WD-40 on it. It already had that split, so I'm thinking that they were replaced before, and somebody just took like a Dremel or a cutting tool and cut, and when they cut into this piece here. That's what it looks like. Looks like tool marks. So, you know, it's still good. It'll hold. It's been holding. So, but with this kit, I got this out of Peterbilt, and I thought this might be important. This is the TRP, you know, chrome quarter fender mud flap, and I'm not sure if they come put together with other brands or not. This is the first set that I bought, but with this brand, you've got quite a few little pieces, and it needs to be constructed. So you have this tube, which obviously goes here. You got this piece that holds on that TRP, Peterbilt, Kenworth, whatever you got part. This I'll explain in a second. This piece here connects to this tube so that the tube and this piece can join together to fit the mud flap itself. If I can get it out of here. There's another piece behind it. Shit. All right, so here's that, and it goes like so to make a piece like that. And then you've got a back plate which goes on the back side of the mud flap itself. Now, one of the issues is this thing comes with no instructions, and they just give you a bag of bolts, right? So the first thing I did was size the bolts. What am I working with? That obviously is for the clamp, washer 2, lock washer. You got 3 small ones here. One quick look at that plastic piece there lets you know that those 3 go there. Got 3 lock nuts of 2 sizes. So obviously these 3 go with these 3, like so, and those 3 go with those 3. Now, and I'm guessing that they felt like this was so self-explanatory you didn't need instructions. How do you get those bolts in here? Initially I thought it was like a tow hitch, because I'm looking for a wire with a corkscrew where you can screw the bolt on the back of it and then fish it through and then pull it in. Then I'm like, that won't work. And then I was like, well, can the bolts go in like so and the lock washer be put on in the inside? But I'm like, how do you tighten that up? That won't work. Then I took a good look at that right here. This is what's going to hold and lock these nuts in, and they'll go in. See how the ridges are same width as the head of the bolt. They'll go in, and you'll just press it in. This will keep it from turning, and you just do all 3. I'll be honest with you, it took me 10 minutes to figure that out. 10 minutes gone, wasted. So now that those are in there, they won't fall out. You take, it's almost like a bolt and receiver on a rifle. Take and slide that in there. Actually, I got to use both hands, so just know that I'm going to take that piece. I may be able to do it with my left hand. I really want to show it to you so that you don't run into the issue. So I'm taking my left hand, since this hole is closer to the edge. Just going to turn it where the bolts are facing those holes. If I could do that with one hand. It's a little difficult, trust me. Maybe I can set this down and you can see. Bam. Take that. Run those bolts right where they go. There's a slight bit of finagling, but you'll get it. Boom. See that? That's the start of the whole situation. Next, the curved piece. The concave piece connects right to the bottom of this tube. Both holes line up perfectly. Now you've got this situation. I hope you can hear me too, man. I know it's loud with the truck on, but this is the situation that you have. You add this to the mud flap. So mud flap. There's no bushings or anything. It's just metal on metal on metal. Make sure everything is pulled through properly. And you need to use gravity, right? And you just put your lock washer or lock nuts on the back side here. You see that? Boom, boom, boom. All three, and you're done with this part. Then you want to go ahead and put that that black weather strip looking thing on the back side of it. So you put 3 bolts through there, put that black piece on the back of here. You'll add this strip to the back of that. Oh, don't let me forget. That strip goes back here over these bolts. Acts like a big washer, long washer, so that's how it goes. I hope that was understandable, man. I got to get it together because I got to get to bed after I eat and exercise. So I'll show you what it looks like at the end, and then we're out of here.